Okay, it's showtime. It's time to make all of this stuff happen using Yoast SEO so that you can get the page one in Google. I'm Bill the Geek, and here we go, showtime. Let me move something around here. Okay, so I'm on my real live website, sillybilly.com, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here and make a new page, but before we do that, I'm going to use this text here, and I'm going to use this keyword phrase right here. And in fact, I'm going to take my text from Notepad, Text Edit. It's in plain text, and that is the text that we're going to use. So here we do. I just go up here, and I just go New Page. You could do New Posts too. Working with pages and post is the same methodology. Now, I'm going to go down here, and for our purposes right now, I'm going to go into plain text, highlight my keyword phrase, copy it, back over here, paste. There you go. Now the good thing about this is that is going to be the title of our page, but also it's going to show up in the URL of the page, which means this is going to be sillybilly.com/photographer headshots. That's a brownie point for Google. You've got to use as many brownie points as you can get. Okay, then I'm going to scroll down the page, and lo and behold, here is Yoast SEO. Now check this out. It's kind of a pain in the butt a little bit because I'm going to use the Divi Builder. Perhaps you're not using Divi Builder, but in my situation I am. I'm going to turn it on, but notice that Yoast SEO takes up all this space before I get down to the Divi Builder. So with Yoast, here it is. Here's the name, Yoast SEO. If I click this little triangle, it hides itself so I can go right into my editing environment. That's a nice little tip. So I'm going to expand that. And in Yoast SEO, the first thing I'm going to do is scroll down and find keyword, focus keyword right here. And I'm going to paste that right in. Okay, let's take it out. Notice this little red light right here. We want to turn the red light green. If I get rid of the focus keyword, notice the little red light is gray. If the red light is gray, that means you haven't done anything. Okay, but I'm going to go in here and paste. And my red light's going to come back. Once I put my keyword phrase right there, the next thing I'm going to do is click this thing right here, and it says Edit Snippet. I click that and I get more options. In our other video, we talked about title, putting our keyword phrase in the title tag. We're going to do that right here. Paste. There you go. Slug. Paste right there. Here is my SEO meta description. Paste right there. And notice this orange bar. We would like for these orange bars to turn green, but I find if I can just get the meta description bar green, that works for me. So I'm going to put this in there, and they'll let you put in like something like 150 characters or 200 characters. So I'm going to say, I am the best headshot photographer in the Los Angeles, whatever, California area for the best. There we go, green. It is now green. I'm done. For the best. And here in the meta description, when people type in photographer headshots Los Angeles, this little description is going to show up on the Google page when they're scrolling, when they see you on page one. This is the little description that they're going to see. Okay, so I'm kind of good to go. Notice that my red light has turned orange. Also, what's going to show up here is a little check mark. The check mark is orange. The light is orange. We want to make the check mark green. We want to make this thing green. So here we go. We're good to go. Now we're going to add some text. So let's go ahead down here to Divi, and I'm going to put in a column so that I can add some text. I'm going to choose a text module. Your theme may be different. So here I am in the text module. And now let me find the text that I'm going to use. I choose my plain text, highlight it all, and copy it. Back into Divi. Paste. I'm good to go. The first thing I'm going to do is highlight this, go up here to where it says paragraph, and this paragraph thing is universal throughout WordPress. You're always going to see this. I go to paragraph, heading 1. That is an H1 tag, like our initial video. There's my H1 tag. I'm going to highlight this and make it a heading 2 tag. That's about it. Pasted my text, and let's look at the code in here. I can click this text button. Here's our code. Here's our H1 tag with the phrase that pays. Here's our H2 tag with the phrase that page. And there is the text with 300 or more words. I can now go into visual. I'm going to click save and exit. And notice now my light is green. I now have the green light. And notice over here in the SEO section over here under keyword focus, Yoast SEO is giving us tips on things that we might add. Notice all the green lights. The text contains 323 words. This is more than or equal to the recommended minimum of 300. The focus keyword appears in the first paragraph. If this wasn't true, this light would be red. The keyword density is 2.5%. That is great. The focus keyword was found 8 times. Meta description, everything's in here. Now stuff you want to see, okay, no images appear in this thingy. So let's take care of the images. We're going to do a couple of things with images. Let's go down here and let's put in an image. I click here, add media, and let's upload some files. Let's do this. Okay, using Yoast SEO, and let's put in a camera. Let's put in a big camera. Okay. So I'm putting in the camera, and then over here in my WordPress options, notice it says alt text. Right here. This is where we put our keyword phrase in. Now, this is called an alt tag. All the geeks out there call it the alt tag. Alt means alternative text. And actually, alternative text is for people that are visually impaired. Blind people, visually impaired people have these people search the internet. They read stuff on the internet, so to speak. So they have screen readers. So when they're at the New York Times and they load the New York Times, the screen readers reads to them the text that is in the page. And when they get to an image, it reads what is in the alt tag for the image. So if there's a picture of Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, and the alt tag says Barack and Michelle Obama, then screen reader will read to them, this is Michelle and Barack Obama. So SEO people use this a lot just for the alt tag. So here I'm going to type in, better yet, I'm just going to go over here, highlight my keyword phrase, copy that, go back to my alt tag. There you go. insert into page. Let me set up my alignment here. I'm going to align this left. And there it is. It'll show up. The more images you have, I'm going to say the better. So I'm going to come down here. There's my camera. Okay, very good. So now I'm going to click here and I'm going to insert another image. Upload files, select files. Let's go to a smaller camera. Okay. Go to my alt tag again. Yes, the same one. There you go. Insert into page. There's another camera, and what the heck, I'm going to put in one more. Click there, add media, upload files, select files, go to the smallest camera. It may be the same one, I forget. So now we go down here, paste that, put in our alt tag, with the internet. So I'm just waiting for this insert into page thing to activate. There we go. Insert into page, and my page is good to go with cameras and everything. The really cool thing about this is WordPress. I can move this camera over there by clicking this right here. So there you go. I'm going to save and exit. Then I'm going to publish. I'm going to publish this page, make it live on the internet. And let's go to view page. Here we go. And there we go. There it is, live on the internet. And I want to scroll down so you can see the URL. Notice the URL is sillybilly/sillybilly photographer headshots Los Angeles. And that's about it. Our light shows up as green up here. This page, with its competition of about 577,000 other pages it's competing with, I mean, this is page one. Now, you might have to wait. I've gotten page one in 3 days with some pages. Other pages, I had to wait 2 weeks. I had a client in London. He did everything just right. I think his competition number on Google was about 400,000. He waited 2 weeks. He waited a month, was not on page one. Finally, in week 5, his page was number 1, page 1, Google. So you never know how quickly or how slowly this is going to work out. But if you use this methodology, you should be okay. We're going to come back with one little last wrap-up segment. And for now, this is Bill the Geek, broadcasting not live from Guadalajara, Mexico.